Republican presidential candidate and former Texas Congressman Will Hurd joins us now ahead of a stop on the southern border in Texas. Congressman, great to have you on. I guess you're on your way now to Del Rio, Texas, and you're driving. So, I mean, clearly you're going down there to take a look for yourself. I want to read this. This is from the NSC, a statement on the smuggler linked to the terrorist. It says, quoting here, reporting by the U.S. intel community revealed that one overseas member of the smuggling network had a connection to a foreign terrorist organization. However, there was no indication and remains no indication that any of the individuals facilitated by this network have a connection to a foreign terrorist organization or are engaged in plotting a terrorist attack on the United States. They're trying to soft sell this. Congressman, your thoughts on what they're doing?
Look, when 5.5 million people plus have come in this country illegally, this is a national security crisis on top of a humanitarian crisis. And unfortunately, the men and women in Border Patrol did not have the resources in order to check all these folks, and it shouldn't be their responsibility. Don't let them in. Stop treating everybody that comes in this country as an asylum seeker, which means deport more people. It's real simple. On day one of a Hurd administration, we're going to stop doing that. 2, treat these human smugglers as terrorist organizations. We need to dismantle them. They're making about $55 billion a year. That's a low estimate. That's basically McDonald's and Starbucks combined, right? From a market cap perspective. So let's dismantle these networks and use intelligence and make sure Border Patrol has these resources. And 3, let's treat fentanyl, which is also a problem that's killing 109,000 people a year, as a weapon of mass destruction. This is what needs to happen. And Joe Biden and his Department of Homeland Security doesn't understand this.
But going back to your time in Congress, I mean, you know what you're talking about because you represent that area. My question to you is, how do you get something done? How do you achieve the list that you're talking about while you're not president if, you're running up against this kind of wall? This is on July 26th, the Homeland Security Secretary in Congress. Watch.
My Republican colleagues claim that the border is open. Is the border open, Mr. Secretary?
No, it is not.
If Alejandro Mayorkas keeps saying the border is not open, and we all know the borders have been open for 32 months, it is hard to get something accomplished.
Yeah, that's why he needs to be fired, right? And that's why we need to kick Joe Biden out of office as well. The fact that the border czar, Kamala Harris, thinks coming to a taqueria in El Paso is a border visit is insane to me. But all those things I outlined, stop treating people as an asylum seeker, treating these human smugglers and drug trafficking organizations as terrorist groups, and treating fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction. That requires no congressional action. That is all steps that the executive branch can take themselves. That's why we need new leadership in this area. That's one of the reasons why I'm running for Congress. Viewers think I'm on the right path, and they want someone who has more experience from the border than everybody else combined. Go to hurdforamerica.com, and even $1 helps me go a long way.
Yeah, running for president, not for Congress, but I just wanted to say, Miami Mayor Francis Suarez has dropped out. He's dropped out. Your numbers were similar. Is your campaign going forward?
We're going forward. We're working hard. I've been in the race the least amount of time. In a place like New Hampshire, I'm tied with Nikki Haley and Vice President Pence, both people who have significantly higher name ID than I do and have spent tens of millions of dollars. And so what I'm learning is that people want someone who's talking about these issues of the future. They want someone who actually understands border security. They want someone who understands technology and has this suite of experience. So I'm full steam ahead and looking to see my friends along the border and understand those things that the folks in men and women in Border Patrol that are keeping us safe, what they actually need.
Former Texas Congressman, current presidential candidate Will Hurd. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.